there's nothing better than going on a trip, and I am really thrilled to be wearing my trip hat only. I don't have
I
didn't know. I know.
Oh, you don't have a hat.
I should have done a hat. But I'm your host for this segment, Diane Gatzis-Havinga, and our special trips guru.
Yes.
Robin LeGrand has wonderful trips this month. I know you got Nats, you got the Kennedy Center. What are we going to start with?
We have a whole lot of things, Diane. We're going to start with the first. On Saturday, it's the Cabin, Branch, and the Stonehouse Quilters Quilt Show at the Prince William County Fairgrounds. But see, since that's Saturday, then you probably need to sign up by tomorrow or that's going to be canceled. So if you're interested in that.
Do you have people signed up for
I have
it?
just a couple. So if I don't get any more, then we're going to go ahead and cancel that. So we'll let people know.
And make sure you watch the scroll, because any last minute cancellations, we do post.
Yes, we do. And I thank you for that. Then on Tuesday the 4th, it's lunch at Restauranto Bonorito in Vienna, Virginia. That's filling up. That is filling up. That was.
It's a Puerto Rican restaurant?
Nope, it's Bonorita. It's Italian. And that actually came from a request of a resident. She's like, she went to this restaurant. It's really, really great. She thought it would be good for a trip. I was like, okay, sure. And sure enough, it is good for a trip, because I have probably 16 people signed up right now. So yeah, that's definitely going to go.
Can't complain about good Italian food.
At all. And if you want to go, then you want to go ahead and sign up sooner rather than later, because this could very well fill up. And I'm so happy about that. On Wednesday the 5th is Pentagon City. So that's the free trip to Pentagon City. I don't really need to say a whole lot about that.
I have not been there in years. Can you believe that?
It's a great place. I really like it. Big place. It's a nice mall. So it's a free trip. Why not? A lot of residents will go and meet friends and have lunch. And,
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they'll do that, or they'll do a little shopping and then have lunch, It's Margarita Wednesday over there at Chevy, so I do have a group who may, they'll hit up Margarita Wednesday at Chevy's from time to time. So you can do that as well. On Friday the 7th, it's a Greenbrier Shopping Center with SAS shoes. So there's lots there, there's a Marshalls, there's a TJ Maxx, or either a Ross. It's one of those stores. So there are plenty of little shopping places, some nice restaurants in there, so you can do some shopping, have a nice lunch and all of that. But I do have people signing up for that, but I still have space on that one. On Monday, the 10th, is the Smithsonian Adventures, and that's monthly, so I don't really need to go into a lot of detail about that.
And that one, though, you can go and see any of the museums, right?
Right.
It's
you
not like
choose, yes.
Right.
You choose the museum.
They have, what, 4 hours about?
3 hours.
3 hours.
They have 3 hours at the museum. Sometimes they'll get off at one, go to one, and then tell us that they want to be picked up at another because they're going to go to a different museum. So you can walk to another one. Just let us know where we need to pick you up from.
Can they call you on the cell?
Yes, I give. Yeah, absolutely. I have little cards that I've made up with my cell phone number on there, so that if they're running into any problems or they decide they want to go somewhere else, all they have to do is just give me a call.
Oh, that's
because I'll make
terrific.
a note. Yeah, I'll make a note of where people get off and where we have to stop and pick them up, and how many we're picking up at the stops. Trying to keep track of everybody.
Sure.
So it's worked out. It's worked out very well. On the 11th, it's just Tuesday. It's Chicago at the Kennedy Center.
Oh, that's wrong, Chicago.
Right. Well, we see you're not in that one. So I do have some tickets left for that. So if you're interested, go ahead and sign up for that one. On Wednesday the 12th, it's afternoon tea at the Strathmore. And I still have space on that. So, it really works better when residents sign up sooner. I say that every time I'm on here, but it really works out better, because to finalize, they want payments, 2 weeks in advance, or I need advance notice, so that's why it works out so well. On Thursday the 13th is the Pentagon Quilt presentation at the Hilton Performing Arts Center, and that's in Manassas. So I do have people signing up for that one.
Is that the memorial quilts that they used to display on the mall and they've stopped? Okay.
Yes. So this is you don't have many opportunities to see them. So this is one opportunity that you'll have to see them being displayed. And, it's free. You only pay for the transportation. So if you want to see that, go ahead and sign up for that. On Friday the 14th, it's the Nationals versus the Phillies.
Okay, they can win. That's fine.
Why? Because they're not playing Chicago?
They're not playing Chicago. I have my tickets for June already. Maybe
Wow.
we'll be going on the same time.
Okay,
but,
I might try to make that happen.
Okay.
Now, I don't have a whole lot of tickets left for this, so if you want to
Is it an evening or afternoon
It's
game?
a 4 o'clock game.
Okay, that's
So
not
it's a
bad.
4:05 game. So
If
we'll
they
be
don't
back.
go into extra innings, you're
Right.
back about 8-ish?
About 8-ish. Now that's always a guess. You know,
Right.
we're always guessing, and depending on the traffic and getting out of there and all that stuff. But we say around 8-ish.
And explain again where you get your tickets so residents know that if it rains, hopefully it won't, if there's a delay, sun.
Right. Well, what I try to do is keep the tickets like where it's under the overhang, so you're covered. Sometimes she moves us around a little bit depending on, you know, the availability, but they're very good seats, and we let you off at the accessible entrance. You walk in through there, you go up on the elevator, and when you get off the elevator, your seats are there, so there's not a lot of walking. You know, it's very accessible.
What baseline is it on?
First.
First baseline.
More like between first and second. But they're very good seats, and the residents love them, and they were well attended. All those games were well attended last year, so you really don't want to wait to sign up for that trip, or you may just miss out on that. On Tuesday the 18th, the Infinity Mirrors at the Hirshhorn.
I can't tell you enough about this. If you have not signed up, you should sign up. They
Only if you have not signed up, you're going to go on a wait list.
Okay, well, for those of you who have signed up, it is marvelous. It is just an amazing exhibit, and I wish I could go see it again, but I don't have the time to wait in line and do everything I did the first time.
That filled up the first day. So if you didn't get your form into me the first day, then the next day was too late because it was already full. That's how popular it is. And I actually tried to get another date to get some more tickets for another date, but they're full. It's all the group tickets, all the tickets are full until the end of the exhibit. So they're sold out until the end of the exhibit. So, you know, I'm sorry for the people who weren't able to make it. I was trying to work it out so that everyone could get there, but that's, you know, for me, it's just not possible. So, but another reason is it's best to sign up sooner rather than later because you could miss out altogether. On Wednesday, the 19th, we're going to go down to Fredericksburg to see Saturday Night Fever.
Really?
Yeah, at the
little disco arena.
Riverside Dinner Theater, absolutely. So I do still have some space on that. Not a whole lot, but if you're interested, I can still accommodate you. On Thursday the 20th, we're going back over to MGM Casino at the National Harbor. That's filling up as well.
So are you still doing the casino in
Charlestown?
Yes.
We went to Charlestown last week.
Okay, so you're kind of doing every other month.
Every other month, yeah. It's like we'll
that?
do MGM, and then we'll do Charlestown, and then we'll do MGM, and then to Maryland Live. So we're alternating with MGM, but we'll throw the other ones in because some of the people like the other casinos as well. But the beauty of MGM now is that they're going to give us free slot play. Because I have to register the bus. We can't just take the people and drop them off anymore. I have to send over the manifest and the certificate of insurance, and yeah, we have to do, right. So we have to do all of that now, so it's not as simple as just dropping off, and they'll give us free slot play for bringing the groups there. So there's an upside to it. On Friday the 21st, we're going to go to Greenville Winery in Middleburg, Virginia. Now, we haven't been here. This is a new one. And I'm going to get picnic lunches.
Oh, very cool.
Like we did before. I'll provide the picnic lunch. And if the weather's nice, if it's permitting, we could eat outside. Or if it's too much, we eat inside. So those are always fun. Those are always a lot of fun. So.
And so what kind of picnic-ish items do you usually?
Well, it depends on what I feel like cooking that morning.
Oh, I didn't know.
You're right. Okay. yeah, that's going to happen. You know what we do? I'll pick up stuff from outside. I'll go to another store,
like deli or whatever.
Like deli, and I'll pick up sandwiches and chips and water and a little dessert snack, and then we'll just sit around and.
Now, could a resident bring their own lunch?
Oh, absolutely. They absolutely could if they want to. If they feel like getting up and cooking, then that's fine. I'll do it. I'll do the cooking. Make it easy on you. Then on Saturday, the 22nd, it's the Met Opera at Hoffman. So they broadcast those at the cinemas, and that's been pretty popular. We have our opera group, our Met Opera group, and these are well attended by them. So we'll keep offering them as long as they're interested. I do have room on that too, so if you want to go, then that would be fine. On Wednesday, the 26th, it's Tyson's Corner. So it's a mall. I really don't need to say a whole lot about Tyson's. It's a very nice mall, I will add that. Then on Thursday, April 27th, is the Smithsonian Craft Show at the National Building Museum.
So what exactly is that? Because I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is it new?
No. It's an annual thing that they do. We've pretty much been going every year, but it's a jewelry craft show, so it's really like high-end, very nice stuff, jewelry, artwork, and stuff like that. So, but it's very nice. Like I said, pretty high-end, so. But it's been pretty successful. So it raises money for, the Smithsonian and whatnot. And then on Friday the 28th is the Nova Annandale Symphony at Ernst Theater, Annandale campus of Nova. So I have room for that if you're interested.
Is it a day trip or
That's
evening?
A night. That's
evening?
The performance starts at 8:00 p.m. So, and then you return back to campus, at the conclusion of the concert. I'm saying about 10:30-ish. I would suspect that would last about 2 hours.
So you have any upcoming trips you want to promote in the last few minutes we have?
Yeah, the ones on the bulletin board, like Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard, that's in May. So if you want to go on that, it's like we're trying to make sure we have enough people so that this trip goes. So we have some space. I'm going to combine with another group so that we could collectively, we can
Another
feel.
Erickson?
It's not an Erickson group. It's just another group that has advertised what's going on the same trip. So they put us together so that we could actually, collectively fill the bus, and no one would be disappointed by not being able to go. So we're still working on that. So I'm trying to push that. So if people are interested, to go ahead and sign up for it, because we need to make arrangements.
And you should be able to beat the summer crew.
Right,
so
exactly.
It wouldn't be as crowded as if you waited another month.
It's a beautiful time to go. We've done this trip before, and the weather was perfect. It was absolutely gorgeous. The trips, the little excursions were, pretty amazing. The lobster was pretty amazing. So, I figured we'd go knock a few of those down too.
Oh, sure.
But that one I did want to promote. And again, just check the bulletin boards, because there are lots of things going on the bulletin board. We have an Ocean City beach trip in September. So, it's
Would that be an overnight trip?
Yeah, that's 4 days. It's
4
either
days?
5 days, 4 nights, or 4 days, 3 nights. I can't remember. So many trips going on in my head right now. So, but it was a nice one. That's a very nice trip too. So, and that's after, the kids are back in school and everything's settled down. It's like we almost have Ocean City to ourselves. It's a great time to go. Yeah.
Wow. So what do you do when you're not tripping?
I'm still tripping because there's so much going on. I never stop tripping, Diane.
She never goes on a trip for vacation, right?
Not too often. It's like, when do I have time, right?
Well, Robin, so again, Robin LeGrand, she can be reached by phone, by email, but stop by in Village Square. No, wait, I'm sorry.
Town Center.
Town Center, that's
where
right.
I used to be.
Where she used to be. And if you have trip ideas,
yes,
come see her. If you have trip questions, come see her.
Yes.
If you have, I don't know, just want to say hi.
Yeah, just come by and say hi. But, if you look at this calendar, a lot of this comes from the residents. So, I love getting the ideas because, that helps me out, because I want to give you what you want, So that's very helpful when you come by and you shoot out those ideas to me.
Terrific. Well, enjoy. Safe traveling.
Thank you.
And you'll be back next month?
Yes.
But I'll see you before, and we're going to be back in just a moment.